guys, welcome back. Usually I wouldn't come on here with my background looking not cute with my whole setup and everything, but I just got to the hospital a few days ago because I suddenly have asthma now. So I don't even want to get into that. And if my voice sounds weird, like I'm also having some problems with my vocal cords, just don't worry about that, okay? So my 22nd birthday is in a few days. So I thought that today's video could be kind of low-key and I would go through my vision board for the past year and talk about what I did and didn't accomplish from the board, and also show you my box of birthday stuff. So I'll put screenshots of the sections of the board that I'm talking about so you guys can see it for reference. But one of the first goals that I had put on here was I wanted to finish my decor wall. And I mean, I guess not finish it. I mean, I call it back there my gallery wall, but I wanted to make it more complete because I had stuff for a long time that I needed to hang up and that I didn't hang up. Thankfully, I finally got that taken care of. It looks really good. I also wrote down that I wanted to dress nice. I think I've done a better job this year of dressing a little bit less casual because for a long time, I couldn't really wear anything other than athletic clothes. I also have a lot on here about routines. I feel like I do have a good routine down. I have a journaling routine. I have nighttime, morning routine. I feel like I'm the kind of person where I need routines because my life is so up and down and so variable. I don't want this video to be depressing or anything, but because of my health issues, things can be very erratic. And for some reason, if I don't have that routine that I go back to, I feel insane. If I don't have a sense of stability of knowing what I'm gonna do every single day, at least in some aspect, it's just way too overwhelming for me. It helps ground me and makes me feel present in the moment. So I wrote that I wanted to keep up with my routines and everything. Another thing I put on here was make new friends. This is one that I kind of didn't really do. I guess I thought that I wanted to make new friends, but apparently I don't. Because I wanted to try to go out more at night and stuff like that. No, I don't. I thought I did. I don't though. Because the thing is that in theory, it seems fun, but in practice, I'm tired. I want to go home. And making new friends is just kind of I don't feel it's something you can force. And then if you're not somebody who goes out all the time, it's kind of a long shot that you're actually going to make a new friend. I also wrote on here that I wanted to finally publish a poetry collection, which I did do in June, The Bird Who Lived in the Tree of Knowledge. Sometimes I sit there and I'm oh my God, my work is trash. But then other times I read actual trash work and I'm okay. If I have an opinion on what's trash and what's not, then that means that my stuff is probably better than somebody who has no taste level when it comes to poetry. Maybe that seems judgmental. I'm not saying I'm a genius or anything, but it's usually the people that are it's all about expressing the way that you feel. Or the people uplifting the same fucking Instagram poetry over and over. It's usually those people where I read their stuff and I'm okay. Because that's not to say that that doesn't resonate with people. If your only purpose is to resonate with people on Pinterest, then that's an acceptable goal. That's an acceptable premise. I'm not going to tell you you have to want more than that. But I try to be more literary with my stuff. I do have a few cliche Instagram poems in my book, but that was by design because I know that people love those. So I was kind of even though these aren't my favorite, these are very accessible. I think that's the thing. I think that whole Instagram poetry thing, it makes poetry accessible. And if you want people to like your writing, you have to have an access point. You have to have a way for them to get in, to understand your mind. And that's kind of a tangent. But I think my work is pretty good simply because I care about whether or not it's good. And I don't believe that all work is inherently good. I have standards. I also wrote that I wanted to continue with my YouTube channel, which I have been doing. I've been pretty consistent with that. I wish that I was able to be more consistent with short form content. I really want to get back into that. It's just I don't want to make excuses, but life kicks the shit out of me. I think I just put my standards for my TikToks and stuff too high. I'm oh, well, they have to be about something. It's a 10-second video. What is it really going to be about? Nothing. People just want to see. It's about offering a glimpse of your day or a glimpse of something that you saw that you liked. It doesn't have to have this massive production value. So I don't know, with that, I think I just have to overthink it less. I wrote that I wanted to do more crafting, which I did do more crafting this year. I've been doing my little diamond painting bookmark craft kits. I like doing that. Something about doing a craft correctly and following the instructions is very fulfilling to me. Like, I feel like sometimes I'll do a video and I'm like, oh my God, I sound like kind of bonkers of a person. Because I'm like, I have to have a routine and I have to follow the instructions correctly to do the crafts to get a sense of satisfaction. It's like, damn, can you do anything that doesn't have instructions with it? But I think the point is like, I have like 2 modes that I work in, which is I have like a very engaged mental creative mode. And then I also kind of have this like passive creativity where I just want that sense of completing a project. I feel like a lot of people can probably relate to that, and I'm not the only person who feels that way. I wrote on here that I wanted to work on music. I didn't really do that this year. And you know whose fault it is? Me. It's my fault. Why did I do that? I don't know. I don't want to jinx anything, but I really want to work on it this year. And I posted a TikTok of my vision board that I was working on, and I wrote on it that I wanted to freaking do music. And literally a couple days later, my vocal cords started crackling and go. I developed freaking asthma. This is why I don't like to let people know my plans before they happen, because it's so embarrassing when you say you want to do something and then you get like nerfed by some mysterious health issue. I'm like, oh my God, how preposterous is that? Like, this is gonna be like a video of me just like talking crap and complaining at certain parts because I'm annoyed. Like, imagine being me and having to be like, sorry guys, can't go out this week. I spontaneously developed asthma. Who does that happen to ever? Another thing on here that I can see I didn't really do is the exercise component. It's not that I didn't try, like I really did try Pilates. I really tried to get active because a part of me really wants to be active, and I feel like I would really like it if I had the energy and stamina for it. But the problem is just that like at this point in my life, it's just not something I can maintain. I would really like to in the future be able to do more workouts like Pilates, yoga, but I just like really can't do it. Like, I'll get very sick if I exercise too much. And for me, too much is like doing one stretch and it's over. Like, I'm done. So that is the kind of thing where I don't know when or if that's ever going to change. I think I just kind of have to accept myself and my position as I am right now, because obviously there are a lot of things in life we can't control. I don't actually have control over my health. To an extent you do, but also to an extent you don't. I think it's very problematic when people try to make it seem like the way that you feel is 100% up to you, because there's 2 sides to that story. It's like, yes, a lot of people don't realize the amount of control that they have over the way they feel and over their health. So they kind of just leave everything. They let life impact them rather than them impacting their life, which is definitely true. But there's also the toxic side of it where you think that you can control everything and like push yourself into submission and make your body comply. The fact is that some of us just don't have bodies that comply. And sometimes you have to learn to work with your situation as opposed to trying to pretend you have a situation that's other than the one that you have. Because before I got my diagnosis and everything, I would try to just constantly push myself because I didn't understand why other people could do things that I couldn't do. But I was different from them, and I'm still different than them. And it's really like a dream of mine that in the future I'll be healthier and I'll like wake up one day and have all this energy and be able to be physically active and like do cartwheels and roller skate and travel the world in a day. But that's not my life right now. So instead of being sad and depressed about that, I should just focus on what I can manage. And that's the thing too, like a good mindset to have is to try to focus on what you have more than you focus on what you don't. I also said that I wanted a vanity, but I didn't like get a vanity. I just like transformed my desk into a vanity, which it kind of already was. But yeah, like I had a lot of stuff about health on here because it's always good to be optimistic. But unfortunately, you know, this year there was no magic cure, but maybe there'll be one in 2025. Now I want to like show you guys my birthday box. I have a lot of cards in here from friends that people wrote me. I also have the candles from my 21st birthday. I also have some Valentine's Day cards in here actually. Like this one's from my best friend Samantha. I adore this card. Let me see if I can get it to focus. I literally love this card. These little cats on it is so cute. This is another Valentine's Day card. I don't know why I forgot I had Valentine's Day stuff in here. I thought it was just birthday. I have a receipt from my birthday dinner that has all the drinks and food on it that people ordered. I have a photo of my birthday cake. This cake was so cute. I'm not gonna have as cute of a cake this year. Come on, focus, focus. I wish I could, but it's just like such a pricey thing to do to have like a really nice cake. I have cards from my grandma. A lot of people buy me cat cards because they know I love cats. I don't even have a cat as a pet, but I identify with them. on a spiritual level. Yeah, look, this is what I'm talking about. Like, there's literally a drawing of me as a cat in here. It says you as a cat. This card is from a friend I haven't seen in a really long time. I really want to see them soon. But like, the real thesis of me showing you the birthday box is I wrote this letter last year to myself. See, the only thing about filming on the iPhone in cinematic mode is that it won't focus on anything else. There we go. Yeah, so I wrote this at my birthday party and I'm gonna open it now. So the sad thing about this letter is some of it did not come true. So I'm gonna read the letter to everyone and expose my deepest inner thoughts and feelings. To Lena, hi. I hope that in a year you have found a treatment that works for you and are feeling better. Literally developed asthma this week, but yeah. At the end of this week, I am having surgery on my left hand. That went well for me because I had 3 hand surgeries and now my hands are fire. They work so much better, so that's something that went well. I started physical therapy not that long ago. Have you gotten stronger? No, I did not. I had to quit. Hope that you're being creative and sharing your work with others. I am. I hope that you've put a song together. I did not do that. I will, though. Remember when you feel sad that at some point someone, me, fought to be where you are. Love, Lena. And I feel like that's true because despite not achieving everything that I set out to, or life not going the way that I planned, I still accomplished a lot. And yes, I did fought to be where I love ruining the moment with like talking like an idiot. I did fight to be where I am. I did. And I continue to fight to be where I am. And I'm going to continue fighting to be where I am until next year and the year after that and the year after that and the year after that. So that's kind of like the end of the video. I hope maybe this resonated with you guys. Maybe it inspires you to keep your own birthday boxes, reflect on some goals, the passage of time, whatever. I'm thinking I'll write myself another letter this year and I'll be able to like keep them and open it next year. But yeah, that's what I have for you guys today and I will see you in the next video. Bye.